Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. Today I want to show you guys what's been my number one project through this bear market and market downturn that we have been going through, and how it's been helping me out and helping me, still earn some daily passive income. And if you guys are a fan of crypto passive income as a whole, consider subscribing to the channel and liking some of the videos. Your support means a lot. And we'll get right into the project. So it is Grape Finance. Now we have done a more thorough video on Grape Finance on this channel. You can go back to the videos and find it if you want a more thorough overview of this project. But today we're just going to do a quick overview and let you know, what's been my strategy with Grape Finance since I last recorded on it, how it's been doing, and why it's my number one project right now. So with Grape Finance, it is a tomb fork. If you're not familiar with tomb forks, again, we've done plenty of videos on that, but essentially what tomb fork is that there is an asset that is pegged to another asset in its ecosystem. So with Grape Finance, they have their native token Grape, which is pegged to a stable coin MIM to reduce volatility. So right now, we've seen this project grow. We've been in this project since, if you got in when we covered it, since, about a couple million total value locked. And right now it's just under 12 million. It's been fluctuating, but it's been doing really good. It's been keeping over peg for a couple months now. The only time I've noticed it go under peg for a little bit was during the whole Terra Luna and UST depegging event, but even then it got right over peg immediately. So with Grape Finance, we can see right here, the three assets, Grape, Wine, and G-Bond that they have. Now they have implemented a couple things since we last covered it, but what you can do with Grape Finance is, so like right now they have like their dashboard that they've integrated, and it is on the Avalanche network as well. But if you have your dashboard, you can see, there's Grape, Wine, your G-Bond, what everything is, what everything's worth right now, with Wine being, worth 239 and Grape 101, so just over that peg. And you can see here a nice overview. They have their vineyard where you can do like liquidity pools and stake right there. You can see the APR rates that they offer between all these different pools are pretty good for APRs, or they have these nodes where you can lock up some tokens that are like a sunk cost and buy these nodes that pay out over time. And I believe they pay out 5 times max. So if you get one grape node that costs 50 grape, you will only be able to get 250 grape back from that node before it decays and goes away, which I like for sustainability reasons long term. And I'll tell you right now, I have a couple grape nodes and I've ROI'd on them already, and I will be adding to my grape node collection. I will. Wine nodes, they haven't been performing too well like I wanted them to, so I would probably just go grape, and the price of grape doesn't really fluctuate like the price of wine does. I just want to diversify a little bit. Or the winery, which has been my number one play. So again, if we look, you have the vineyard where you can, even if you want to play just single side stake your grape, you're still going to earn over 100% APR. And if you daily compound, it'll be a higher APY. Just keep note of that. But my play with Grape Finance so far, that's been really working out for me because, again, we have been staying over that 1-to-1 peg with MIM, with their grape token, has been putting money in the winery. That's where the big main chunk of my Grape Finance money is placed right now, is the winery. Now, as long as we are over peg, it is going to produce grape tokens, which then you can use to either, take profits with, that I always recommend get your initial out, or you can use it and put that into either the vineyard and single side stake your grape, or you can use it to buy grape nodes and get a little bit higher APR, which is what I've been doing as well, which we'll get into that. But with the winery, what you do here is that you just get your hands on some grape, and what you will do is that you will buy grape, approve wine, stake, put your wine in here and stake it. And right now it has been staying pretty consistent at about 1.3% daily. It used to be over 2%, but it has gone down a little bit, but it's still, and it fluctuates too. It is not a fixed rate, which, again, I don't mind. I like when it fluctuates. It just, again, for sustainability reasons, in my opinion, but I can say that it has been earning me about over $50 a day just in the winery alone, and that's on the low side when we're like on a lower percent day like this. If it's higher, it's more than that. I remember days when I bake over 100, and I just have a couple thousand in the winery, so nothing too crazy, but it's just my opinion. But obviously, if you put more, you can get more. But that's the winery. And again, what I do with my grape is I do collect profit. I do take profit occasionally. And when I don't, I put my grape into these grape nodes. And again, they do have grape nodes, wine node, grape mim, swapsicle, and grape walrus. Walrus Finance is another tomb fork we've covered if you're not familiar. But what I've been doing with my grape whenever I'm not taking profits is I've been buying these grape nodes because they've been really working out. And honestly, their APRs have been pretty consistent as well. So a grape node does take 50 grape to get a node. And then when you have the node, again, your grapes are gone, but you will have this, put it in here. And what's nice about the node projects is that if we go under peg, it's fine. You're still going to be producing your grape versus like something like the winery where if we go under peg, you're done. That's why I like to diversify a little bit in these tomb forks. Don't put everything in one section of it in case we go under peg or over peg or at peg, or if rates do fluctuate across the board. So try to diversify, and that's just a rule of thumb for everything really. But with these grape nodes, again, 50 grape will get you a grape node. You put it in, you earn back 1 point. So if you got one grape node, you earn back just over 1% a day of $50 worth if we're at perfect peg, which we're kind of right there. And again, you will see how many that you have claimed. And once this number, if you have one grape node, once this number climbs up to 250, you'll have to buy another node. That node will disappear. So, not too bad. And then they do have, again, these bonds. So right now we're at 101 for our peg. So I don't think we'll go under, but in the case we do, if we go under peg, you can burn your grape to get G bonds and then redeem them later. So something to keep note of. And if you're looking at the roadmap, what Grape Finance has on the horizon, they have been knocking out a lot of stuff that they wanted to do on their roadmap. And they still want, to have a lending and borrowing platform, including grape as wine as collateral, auto repaying loans, leverage positions. They do want to get into an NFT-based play-to-earn game and staking. And that's just, this year they're still looking at going cross-chain, integrate Grape on a larger lending platform, yield strategies, get more partnerships. That's always going to be ongoing. A dedicated mobile app for Grape Finance, that'd be amazing. And there's a partner with crypto payment gateways to accept Grape, and then partner with a card provider, maybe having their own fiat on-ramp. That's always nice to have in projects. And card payments using credit from collateral provided, and payment rewards and cashback system. And they do have all their socials listed in the bottom right if you want to keep up to date with Grape Finance. But again, guys, that's Grape Finance. It has hands down been my number one project through the bear market here. And let me know in the comments below if you like these videos of me kind of just pointing out projects that have been working for me during this bear market that are still making me daily passive income, or if you guys like the new projects all the time. But if you like these kind of videos, I can go back through and highlight, hey, what's still working, or hey, maybe this didn't work at all for me. Maybe I don't recommend it. Not that any of this is financial advice. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research always. But either way, guys, I did Grape Finance. And again, just a quick recap. My strategy, obviously, do what you want in this project. If you want to get involved, that's on you. But what I've been doing, again, is just been putting my money into the winery. And then when the grape I take some profits, and then when I don't, I use it to get grape nodes because I believe in the project long term. It's been doing very well, and it's been around for quite a long time in crypto terms. But either way, guys, that is Grape Finance. So again, let me know in the comments below if you guys like these kind of videos of projects that are still working, that are still making me money. And if you guys can let me know in the comments below if there's other projects you want me to take a look at, or other projects from the past I've covered they have questions on and how they turned out, let me know. And if you can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. All right. See you guys.